so that we can offer everything from ICA.
Okay.
So this will be also more nicer, but still, if you have interested customers, we can also provide the contact to BlueSense, and then they can also support you, you know. It's just, but in the future it would be nicer to have everything just from ICA, you know. Because sometimes in tender business they want to have everything from one supplier, you know, and then it's always a bit difficult. Okay. Maybe what else? Maybe just to also show about the Peltier. I'm not sure. I think it's not so complicated. So for the Peltier, so you just can remove the two screws here. I'm not sure if you installed it on the exhibition or
No.
Yeah. So it's just like you will remove the two screws here. Then you will just, so the cable should always point to the bottom, and then you will just put it here. For example, like this. And then you just screw it tight from one side. And also the other one. Now it's really connected to the condenser, because the water is filled from the top and water is inside, and this one is giving the power, you know, this will give the cooling. And this is the power supply from the Peltier, and you also just need to connect it here. From one side, yeah, because this I think we also developed afterwards. So therefore it's separate right now. But for the next generation of our tower, you can directly connect the cable to the tower. So you will not have this anymore.
Good, because the small print is not a small print. You're right.
Yes, this is just too big, you know. It's
It's
not so
big.
elegant. Yeah, and then you will just have here on this side, you will have the power, and you can,
It's working.
it's after some time it's getting really cold, and then the water inside will be cooled, and then the condensate rising up will go back to the reactor. You will have
To the reactor.
no liquid loss.
What temperature is fixed?
Yeah, so this is also a good point, because we are also working on this. So right now I think maybe the Peltier goes to 4 degrees.
4 degrees.
4 degrees. Yeah, very low temperature.
Very low temperature.
But inside here, maybe inside the condenser, you will achieve maybe around 10 degrees Celsius. But we also heard for the bigger vessels, you know, for 5 or 10 liter, sometimes if they heat maybe to 40 or 45, then you have a lot of gas and condensate, and then the Peltier is not strong enough. So therefore we are also working on a different design. And also what we are working on is to have like a water inlet and outlet for the condenser. So you can flush the water, for example, with a chiller, and then you can go up to 0 degrees, you know. And then you can make it very cool. Because sometimes I think for 2 liter or 1 liter or half a liter, it's not so dramatic. You will not have so much condensate, so this will work fine. But for the bigger ones, I think sometimes you get...
Okay, because in 2 weeks we have to show to the customer how it works. 2 liters.
Yeah.
But they want to buy 10 liters.
Yeah, I think also for the standards, so if maybe you can ask just about the operating temperature, you know. If they work like 37 degrees Celsius, I think it will be fine.
Okay.
But sometimes customers, they work with 50 or 60, you know, they have like special application, and then you have a lot of condensate, and then it's sometimes hard for the
Yeah.
But if you can check from the temperature, temperature range, I think maybe 37 up to 40 will be already fine.
¿A cuántos grados va a calentar la chica esta? Yo me acuerdo que dijo entre 40 y 50.
40, 40 grados, pero la muestra es diferente, no, como que no es muy acuosa.
No va a generar mucho vapor porque él dice que para los de 10 litros puede resultar insuficiente por la cantidad de gas que va a estar.
Ajá. Sería también de preguntarle qué tipo de muestra es, si es líquida o también contiene mucha grasa, porque ellos hacen mantequilla.
Okay.
Okay, then maybe also one more thing to keep in mind. So for the temperature control, like you've also said before, for cell culture we just have this kind of heating thing.
Heating mat.
Yeah, so this is very easy. You just wrap it around and then it will just heat up. And usually for this single wall without double wall, it will work fine. But here you have the double wall and you have the water inlet and outlet. So
Yeah.
therefore you have, so this is also included. Like you have the kind of quick coupling. So you can, for example, just put it in here. And they are also autoclavable. You can even autoclave them. And also on the other side. And then this one will be connected. So I will just to the HRC2. So maybe we will just remove one. We will just go here because there's still short. In our so what for ICA is very nice that we manufacture them. We are the manufacturer of the thermostats. For the competitors like Eppendorf, Sartorius, or Inforce, they need to buy it from the Lauda or Labo. Yeah. So in our case, we have them by our own. This is very nice, and also they are movable. Sometimes the temperature unit is inside the tower.
Is this new, this model? HRC2 Live?
Like maybe last year in November, It's like
maybe last
November or December, like very new.
And did they have the same power?
Yes, I think only the heating power. I think this one can heat up a little faster, but from cooling they have the same. And this small one is also able to control all temperatures for half a liter and also 10 liter. So you only need to have the small one here.
Only what?
So only this one, it will be fine for the bioreactor, for all vessels.
All the vessels, good. Because
this is like cheaper, smaller.
Yes, because this unit is like $7,000.
Yes,
say
it's also maybe like
$8,000, and
double the price.
this control is it's at least because when this thermostat connect with the tower, this is stay blind.
Yes.
And doesn't matter the control.
Yeah. So therefore, it's like it's too much. You don't need this. So the small one will be completely fine. And here you can see here it's already connected.
Yes.
So you will also have these kind of hoses and connectors. So it's really like quick coupling. So once, you can see it. So once it's connected, it will open, and if you disconnect, it will close again. So then it will be closed. So it's also very easy. So usually, the only another thing is to make the connection to the tower. You can see like the RS232. So there's also one cable to go from here to the tower.
One question. Okay, it's enough for 10-liter vessel. Okay, but the customer wants to cure. I suppose that this device could be slower to make a cure.
To cool down,
Cooling down.
I think what I would say, like from 37 degrees going down to maybe 15 It needs like over 1 hour, you know.
Over
It's
1 hour,
yeah,
yes.
So it's
Okay.
this is the only limitation. So you can check. Often for the bioprocess, it's already fine, you know.
Oh,
So,
yes.
Yeah, because I think-
One temperature,
yeah,
one
it will
temperature.
be, yeah, it will be just maybe going a little bit higher than 37, and then they want to cool it down.
Yeah.
But if they have like very special applications, then yeah, we can think about different solutions.
We need to ask to
Need to ask to
Diana,
the customer
Diana
because
that
they need a profile of temperature control, and they
mention it.
three. They mentioned three temperature values to make his procedures.
We need to ask the delta temperature.
Values.
Because usually, I mean, you can also have some kind of profile that you go, I don't know, start at 40 degrees, and then, I don't know, after 2 hours it should be at 20, and then even lower. So you can choose different points, and then you can just say, like a ramp, going up or down. You can also program this also. Okay.
Hacemos los cálculos termodinámicos. Y ya.
Pero por